decades, his team has grown to over 200 riders and has brought dozens of volunteers to help support them. And LeRoy didn't come to this organization with a direct connection, but he now has many. He has done so much to raise awareness about MS and help his team raise more than $2 million since its inception. He has personally raised over $100,000 and has given nearly $50,000 himself. LeRoy has received many awards and grants, including the National Association of Realtors Good Neighbor Award. He has been featured in publications raising awareness about the team and the MS Society. The National MS Society has invited LeRoy time and again to the Society Leadership Conference because of his endless commitment and dedication and willingness to share his tricks with other team captains. He is also a key member of the Big Team Captain Group, sharing his ideas and best practices and helping other teams grow. LeRoy doesn't stop there though. I've seen him dressed, did you guys see the pictures? As a Superman, a hula girl. We couldn't find that picture. Fred Flintstone, among others. He does all he can to ensure everyone has fun at the MS 150 halfway point in Hinckley. Now, LeRoy doesn't do all that work himself. He created a board of amazing people who help manage the team so he doesn't burn out. It's that kind of strategic thinking and planning with one end truly in mind that makes LeRoy so successful and so worthy of the Hope Award. So tonight, LeRoy, we honor you with the Hope Award.
This is an amazing award, and Maureen said it. It's very humbling to be up here when you listen to Owen and his story, and so many of you walking up this plank here to get your awards. It is very humbling to be up here and to be receiving this award when you don't feel that you're really worthy of it. So I have a lot of people to thank for this award. The MS Society, Holly, Jody, and the amazing staff who you met were up here. They're also amazing and make my job easy. The riders that spend so much time just training for the ride, raising funds for multiple sclerosis, and then they come on that day to ride rain or shine. Sometimes in one year it was like every aspect of weather that you could possibly think of. They rode in that, in hail, that piled up like snow. The volunteers that come and so are so worthy of awards. Some of them are here tonight. Some of the riders are here tonight, and some of the team's board members are here tonight. The donors, the people that open their pocketbooks, that open their purses and give money willingly to help fund this great cause. And the sponsors. We have a number of sponsors for our team, but throughout the entire time, Edina Realty has been there and has helped. We couldn't have raised the money without them. And the team's board of directors has been such a great help to me. My family, who have been a constant support, and some of them here tonight as well. My daughters, my grandchildren, and my son-in-law are here tonight. I thank them for all their support. And finally, my wife, Cheryl, who has been there right by my side these many years, helping to fight the battle for defeating this disease called multiple sclerosis. one correction, I started in 1990 to ride. So it's been about 30 years. It was about 30 years ago that I first signed up to ride the Minnesota MS 150. And about 25 years ago when I approached Edina Realty, asking if we could start a team. After talking with numerous executives at Edina Realty, they gave their blessing, and still today are a stout supporter of our mission to raise funds and to raise awareness of this devastating and unpredictable disease. This became my passion many years ago. In 1995, we had the first team of 12 riders, and we raised $8,000. That was a big deal to me. And in that year, 25 years later, our goal for 2019 is to have 400 riders and to raise over $300,000. It's a vigorous goal, but last year at this time we were at 82 riders registered, and today we're at 143 riders registered for our team. That's a 65% increase, and I know we can do this. We have a lot of volunteers, a lot of people working hard to make that happen. It took us 18 years to raise our first million, and only 6 years to raise our second million. And I would venture to guess, and even bet, that within the next 4 years we'll be over that $3 million mark. Mm-hmm. We are on our way to our third million, which could be only 3 to 4 years. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine that the rolling realtors / real estate riders would grow to what it is today. As a scoutmaster, I really just wanted a venue for our Boy Scouts to earn merit badges for cycling, to learn how to raise funds for charities, and to see how rewarding it can be to help others. It shows what a difference one person can make in the lives of others. None of us, not a one of you out there, do what we do for awards. We don't do it for fame or any other type of recognition. We do what we do because we care about others and want to make a difference. We see others suffering, and it pulls on our heartstrings and raises emotions from within. So what we do comes from right here, from our hearts. Wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, bracelets, those never-ending needles. Hope is that one day none of these things will be needed because MS will have been eradicated from the face of the earth. Hope is that those of you with MS will be able to cope with the daily challenges that come with the disease. That your family members will be able to cope with the challenges they face as well. Hope is that one day the cure will be found. We're getting closer as recent breakthroughs in research, as Jeff and Holly mentioned, have been like miracles. In March of 2012 and 2017, the Food and Drug Administration approved Ocrevus. I hope I pronounced that right. Ocrevus. Is that right? Okay, close enough. To treat patients with relapsing forms of MS and primary progressive MS. In 2011, the National Association of Realtors awarded me with the Realtor Good Neighbor Award. And along with that award came $10,000 for the MS Society. The National Association of Realtors sent a crew to the Twin Cities to do a video to present at the award ceremony. A friend of mine, John, has primary progressive MS. We asked him to take part in the video. Due to MS, John could not drive, and his wife had to drive him wherever he went, wherever he needed to go. Living 2 hours from the Twin Cities where the video was taking place, I was not sure if he would be able to make it. When he drove up, I was surprised to see him driving and alone in the car. Then, as he was getting out of the car, I thought he may need some help. To my shock, he did not need any help. He got out of the car. He didn't need those braces, the wheelchair, the crutches, or anything that you would normally see with him. It turned out that he was part of a 2-year clinical trial. And as of that day, he was only 7 weeks into that trial. What a wonderful statement that was, to keep us pushing forward, to keep fighting the battle of defeating multiple sclerosis. I do not know if John's trial in Ocrevus are one and the same, but it was like a miracle, and I will never forget how emotional that day was, and it keeps me filled with hope even today. This passion that I have been on for quite a journey the past 30 years, many ups and downs, with the mistakes made along the way, but we learn from mistakes. And we continue on. We don't give up. Yes, there are times when burnout hits and you wonder why. Then you cross that finish line, biking, walking, whatever you're doing, where people are in wheelchairs, cheering you on so the burnout fades, and you ready yourself for another year of leading and making a difference. Life is a journey, and one person can make a difference. I'm reminded of one day when my grandson, James, and I were walking the beach in Florida. The beach was littered with jellyfish. James was about 7 years old at the time, and he has a heart of gold. He wanted to make a difference. He didn't know much about jellyfish, so he picked one up and threw it into the ocean. The outcome from that was not the best, as we had to call the poison center and 911. The needles from the jellyfish had gotten into his hand, and they stung. So he tried wiping them off on his stomach and his chest, making it even worse. His action made a great difference to that jellyfish. And who knows how that spreads out to other jellyfish. Did James give up? No. Still today, he works hard with the Edina Realty, the real estate writers, running here and there to help wherever he can to make a difference. As I mentioned, we do not do this for the awards, but I have found that awards bring in more funds for the MS Society and helps to raise awareness as well. I encourage you to seek out those awards. If not for you, then for the MS Society. Don't hide behind pillars. Put yourself out there and make a difference, help make a further difference. What is your passion that you can use in this journey through life to make a difference for others? What do you see that journey looking like in 5 or 10 or yes, even 30 years? Take that passion, whatever it might be, riding a bicycle, walking, playing tennis, golf, even those of you on the Xbox, and use it to make a difference. There is no telling how many people you can affect by the passion that you have on your journey through life. Even Scrooge, late in life, made a difference. In the words of Charles Dickens, in Tiny Tim, God bless us, everyone. I do accept this award on behalf of the real estate writers, and we'll somehow find a way to share this prestigious award with each and every team member. Thank you for your dedication and your sacrifices and giving back to make a difference in the lives of others. Thank you.